What's going on, y'all? This is Czar, and I want to show you some of the products that I've seen at NAMM this year at the Summer NAMM show here in Nashville. For those who don't know, NAMM is a biannual trade show for pro audio. It's one of the biggest ones, and there's two. There's one in California in January, and the summer one is always in Nashville. So the last few days, I've been at the NAMM show, checking out the new pro audio stuff. The show in Nashville is more instrument based, it's less pro audio, but it's still good to go in and see the new products and see products that the manufacturers have. First thing I'm going to show you that I saw was the Art Pro VLA 500. Now, this is Art's 500 series compressor based on the VLA. The VLA was my first outboard compressor, and I really liked it. It's a $299 rack unit, 2-channel compressor. This 500 series has a punch and grit button, which I'm interested to hear this. The knobs on it are not detinted like the hardware. The biggest difference is that the hardware version has tubes, and this one does not have tubes. But still, the VLA is a very popular compressor, so it's really cool to see this come in the 500 series format. This is the RTZ booth. I actually saw this last year. This year they had their same EQ for the 500 series, and there is a preamp for the 500 series. I can't remember if the preamp was there last year, but I know the EQ was because I was really impressed with it. This is the most versatile EQ that I've seen for the 500 series. It's got high pass filters, low pass filters. It's got 4 bands in between, and it goes above 20K. I forget if it's 25 or 35K, but it gets up there. So this EQ does a lot and covers a lot of ground. Like I said, this is the most versatile 500 series EQ that I've seen, and this is from RTZ. And they have two options of this EQ. One is a transformerless, and there's another option that has a transformer in it. And this is the BG2 compressor. This is a very new compressor, and this was the most impressive dynamics processor that I saw at NAMM. I believe he said it's got 4 tubes in it. It's a little pricey. It's $27.50, I believe was the price that he told me. But yeah, this has a lot of options for a Varimu compressor. You don't see options like this on a Varimu. And you've got your input and output like a standard Varimu, but then you've got a impedance option to go from 600 to 150 ohms. The feedback you've got between American and British, and the attack you can change that from fast or slow. You've got different release times. Using the feedback, I heard a noticeable difference using the compressor. I used it. I tested it out on vocal, and it just really smoothed the vocal out and sounded really nice. I'm really impressed with this compressor. Like I said, this is the most impressive compressor that I saw at NAMM this year. This is the BG2 compressor. So MyTech had some new products, and this is the first of a few new products they had. This is the MK300. Really excited for this microphone. It is a entry-level microphone. It's going to be $299 to get a MyTech quality mic for $299. I didn't think that they could beat the C1 at $599 for its quality. This is going to be a really popular mic, and even at $299. Looking closer, I realized that it has Omni and figure 8, as well as, of course, cardioid, which isn't a feature that you see on a lot of $299 microphones. So this is going to be really popular, especially with home studio owners. Another new microphone that MyTech was showing is the ProCast Me. This is a USB microphone with an XLR output. So it's a condenser mic that doubles as a USB mic and a condenser mic. I've never recorded with a USB mic before, but it's cool to see MyTech get into this lineup. of USB mics. I know there's a lot of USB mics out there, and some of them are really popular. So this is another really cool product here. And lastly, from MyTech, we have a pair of headphones. These are the DH80 and DH90 headphones. Both of these headphones sound really good. The DH80s, I believe, are the one that I liked the best. Both of these headphones will be less than $100. One is for reference, and one is for tracking. Really high quality headphones for the price. Really excited about these, and I'll be definitely picking up a pair of the DH80s once they ship. The main difference between one being for tracking and one for reference, one of them has a semi-open, where the tracking one, of course, is closed back. You always want a closed back headphones for tracking, and the other are semi-open. A couple new products from Antelope Audio. The unit that you see in the top of the rack is the MPD8. This is a 8-channel mic pre, and it's got two DIs, A to D converter. You can also do line level with it. This is meant to connect to your Orion if you have an Orion like I do. If not, just wanting to add 8 pre's to your studio by ADAT. This is perfect for that. They're also digitally controlled by software as well. You know, it seems like a lot of people are doing digitally. A lot of people are doing digitally controlled preamps these days. So this is another nice addition to the lineup. Antelope has been cranking out a lot of new products lately. There at the bottom, you see the R4S. Which actually stands for Remote for Satori. This is the remote control that will that goes with the Satori monitor controller. I actually saw this at Sweetwater last month. I like the size of it. It's a nice desktop controller that's not going to take up too much space on your desktop. I'm strongly considering getting a Satori for my monitor controlling. The Satori is $14.75. The remote is $2.99, and I actually thought that the remote had to plug directly into the Satori by USB, but speaking with the reps at Antelope, they both actually are USB powered, so you would connect the remote by USB and the Satori by USB to your computer, or likely a USB hub, and the Satori will see that and connect, because the Satori really is with all Antelope products, works off of has a software that goes with it. But these are the two new products that Antelope was showing. And also I'll add, Antelope's got to be doing pretty good right now, because they had a pretty big booth. Normally Yamaha has the biggest booth and takes up the most space. You can see the Yamaha booth from all over NAMM, but Antelope had a nice size booth this year. It was kind of set up as a theater in a way, where you could sit and actually listen to the Peer 2 converter. And lastly, we have the PreSonus booth. This was a setup at their booth, a really nice setup. We got the Scepter monitors, Aris, the Studio One CS18AI, the new 192, the new Digimax DP88, and over there on the right, that little black box, that's the new HP2. That's a little headphone amplifier. The CS18AI, I got to spend about 15-20 minutes and really sit down with it. I'm going to do a whole separate video on that, but right now I'm going to talk about the 192 and the DP88. The 192 is the new 26 in 32 out interface. It's a high-end interface. It says the best sounding interface they've ever made, and it definitely looks like a step up from the previous interfaces. It has digitally controlled preamps you're going to be able to control from within, like Studio One. The DP88, a lot of people are familiar with the Digimax. One of the studios I record in here in Nashville uses a Digimax, or I guess now you say the old Digimax. This is the new version, again, digitally controlled preamps. This is two really exciting products for PreSonus because as you know, technology advances, interfaces just keep getting better and better and sounding better and better. The 192 is $8.99 and the Digimax is I believe Sweetwater has it listed as $6.99. So again, for people, a similar product to the Antelope MPD8. The Antelope has more connectivity on the back, but still, if you want to add 8 pre's to your studio by ADAT, this is a great way to do that. And I believe the DP88 has D-sub on the back as well too, which is an easy way to connect 8 channels back and forth. The CS18 AI, I will say that I was impressed with it, with what I've seen. Not what I've seen, what I've got to sit with it. It's a very nice unit, controlling Studio Live and Studio One. I really like that you can switch back and forth with just the push of a button from controlling it. Strongly considering getting one because I'm tired of mixing with the mouse, and I'm really wanting a control surface, and having one built specifically for Studio One is going to be really cool. But that's all the cool products that I saw at NAMM this year. Like I said, I'm going to follow up this video with a video just on the CS18 AI and my first impressions with it. All right, I'll catch y'all next time.